Hey nerds, we're back again with more Rimworld content. I'm going to be doing a Naked Brutality playthrough with Randy Random on Strive to Survive. I accepted a totally random placement on my base, and Maker will be our colonist, who is a fast learner. This will be a short exercise at troubleshooting. If you enjoyed this kind of content, please hit the subscribe button. It's free and greatly appreciated. And if you want to tell me about what you think of my gameplay, that's cool too. I'm not going into this playthrough with the hopes that I'm going to succeed. Rather, the acceptance that I will fail, but hopefully in the process learn something valuable that'll make me better at the game. On my last Rimworld video, YouTube user Syringo, and I hope I'm saying your name right, left the following comment. You did well. The whole point of the game is to build a little history where dying is the norm, so you didn't fail at all if you enjoyed the experience. And honestly, that comment inspired this entire video because I want to draw attention to what I enjoy most about Rimworld, that failure is actually the path to success, that in order to get better and learn something about the game, you have to lose everything, repeatedly. And eventually you do get better, and you can also become less upset about these failures, but instead see them as an opportunity towards success. I knew from past experiences in this game mode that I needed to focus heavily on food supplies and a means of hunting, so I worked on getting a bow and a farm first, followed by a focus on, building a shelter and obtaining enough leather to create basic clothing so that I wasn't so upset about being a nudist. I recently had a conversation with my partner about burnout in terms of content creation, and I just haven't been feeling so great about it lately. And to basically summarize what he said to me, which is what we discuss in almost every episode of our podcast, Catan We Talk About Content Creation, was the idea that you should make content that you enjoy watching. And I thought about what I actually watch most on YouTube that isn't just tutorials and lo-fi playlists. I watch people play Rimworld. More specifically, I watch folks like Ambiguous Amphibian play Rimworld and other management sims. I watch it because their voice is soothing. I learn a little bit about the game, but mostly I get to hear about what this person is thinking as they're playing the game. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's deeply intellectual, and other times it's just calming. I decided that I want to make content like this, and even though it honestly really intimidates me, it requires quite a bit of vulnerability, and I'm choosing to do this. Once my very basic needs are met, in the game of course, I needed to make sure my colonist had proper storage for food and supplies and begin working on getting electricity so that maybe Maker could finally have a warm meal, air conditioning, and a table to eat at. I posted my first Rimworld video and it actually didn't totally flop, and I was proud of it. I am proud of it, and I had fun making it because I love Rimworld so much. I've had many failures of sorts in creating content, but what I have taken away from those failures are new skills that I can use in the future making content, and I think that's kind of what it's all about. Kind of like Rimworld, and on top of being a quirky, funny little game that has a tendency to lead towards war crimes and organ theft, it's a game that teaches you about the concept of failing forward, and I think that's pretty cool. I may do more challenges like this in the future as sort of brain exercises for myself, knowing that it won't be hours of gaming, at least not at first, but instead short bursts of problem solving and acceptance of failure. Maybe these little playthroughs become a short form diary of sorts where I can touch on bigger issues I may be facing that week. That seems like a good blend of calming narration and entertaining gameplay. At the very least, it'll be kind of like a video that you can have on in the background while you're doing work and you maybe desperately need a body double. I'll body double with you. All in all, the full gameplay of this took about 20 minutes from start to finish. It was a fast game and I expected that it would be that way. I did not anticipate being attacked so early and losing, being carried off into a thunderstorm by a raider. Next time I'll have to focus more heavily on my security to avoid being a victim of kidnapping and maybe focus less on creature comforts like air conditioning. Until next time, nerds. Celebrate your failures, and protect yourself from raiders.